still open. Talk about that.
Yeah, we knew coming into the game, being picked preseason #1, you know, it's a mark on us. We like to mark men, but we knew at the same token that we have a history with Lehman. We beat them in the playoffs the past 2 years, so they're looking in. They came here looking to get an upset. We knew. I think we understood. You know, the guys that been here, me, Winston, Brian, and Valen, they try to, you know, set the tempo by playing harder than us. And they did a good job, but we came out the gate slow. We responded, you know, after a while. We just calmed it down. We did what was necessary to come out there.
And I mean, you were definitely strong on the line when it counted, free throw line.
Yeah, I mean, it was a tough loss the other day to the Farmingdale to lose by 2 and miss 15 foul shots. So, you know, I made a conscious effort, you know, every time I stepped to the line to make the most of it. And I think my teammates did the same as well.
And then, I mean, pretty much matchup-wise, it seemed like it was pretty even. They had their 3 guns, you had your 3 guns. Did you seem that, was anyone surprising to you on the other side?
Not really. We just knew at the end of the day it comes down to us. We can't control what they do, we can control what we do, and just pay attention to the scouting report.
Next up, City College, talk about that.
So I think it's a game we have to go in and win it and continue to set the tone in this league. So, you know, we know guys are going to come at us, and that's what we have to expect it when you're the hunted. So.
Do you know you're approaching that big milestone?
Big milestone? I don't really pay attention. I'm really about the team, you know. I guess when you're successful, things like that come along with the territory.
Thank you. Tough game, talk about the win.
Big win. We felt like this was a must win, especially after we lost last game. Long talked about it 15 or 16 minutes from we had to win this game. This game was like a championship as far as going into it with the mindset.
Last time we played them was a quarterfinal overtime win. That was the day last year.
Was it overtime? No, it was regular. We didn't go to overtime. We almost did. It was regular.
But okay, so then it was still a close game, right? And so you figured that going in that you can't let this team down. You gotta play tough with them.
I mean, me personally, my thing with Lehman is I don't want to ever lose to them again because I remember my freshman year, I dislocated my finger, and that was the first game back against them. And since then, we never lost to them. And I had an embarrassing moment in that game. I missed a dunk, which doesn't really happen for me often, but I missed, and it was kind of embarrassing. So I kind of made it like a mental note to like play as hard as I can against them and make sure we don't ever lose to them. Like the past 2 games, I've killed them. Like so, can't lose.
The game is 40 minutes, and obviously you were definitely stronger in the second half than the first half. Was anything different?
Well, the coach just stopped yelling as much, and I was more aggressive. I kind of thought to the last game, the Farmingdale game, I think I took like 3 shots in the second half. I can't do that for us to win. Whether I'm off or not, I have to put shots up, and I'm starting to come to that realization. I can't just be instinctive on defense and rebounding and whatnot, and then on offense kind of take a step back. I have to kind of force the issue sometimes. So I did a better job of that today in the second half.
And also, this is the first time I think as long as you've been here, but you're playing a school in the conference this early in the season. Is that any difference compared to playing the non-conference schedule first and then waiting to your conference schedule?
It's a basketball game. I have the same approach to every game. I just want to win. Like, whether I come out and I score 30 or I score whatever I score today, as long as we win, I'm happy. My stomach doesn't hurt. My stomach hurts after every goal. It's like really bad. So I'm just happy we won. It's not like a huge win, but I feel better than I did the other day when we lost by 2.
And this is a good momentum leading towards the next team, City College.
Yeah, especially last year, we started out like 1-3. It was horrible. And it's funny because going into last year, especially the way the season before that one, when we won last year, we were expecting to like run through the league, kind of how Staten Island did, but we lost like half of our roster. We struggled and we pushed through and we made it back to the finals eventually. But this year, we want to start early, kind of like how Staten Island did last year.
You gotta be proud of your teammates, Ian and Mark, especially the freshmen.
The freshmen are playing really good. The freshmen are playing really good. Today I was especially proud of Prime. I don't know if you saw a few times I walked to the sideline because I heard people talking trash about him. And regardless of who you are on the floor, regardless if you're the most talented or you're not, like once you're on the floor, I have supreme confidence in you. When I give you the ball, you better finish. And I went over to them, I was like, yo, don't talk about my teammate. That's my teammate. And sure enough, Prime stepped up in the second half big. Played big for us. And I told him, I looked over and I'm like, it's my teammate. See, I told you. And Prime held us down today.
And especially when you have the 4 guns, which are you and Prime and Val Valen, yeah.
When
especially-
Prime
it
plays good,
helps.
we never lose. Like Valen, if he plays good, that's another thing too. But if Prime is going, I don't ever remember having a game where we lost and Prime played good. Because we need him to kind of take a little pressure off of Neil Vaughn. Because you saw at Farmingdale game, they weren't respecting anybody else on the floor. So Prime, he has to play good.
Thank you. Talk about this is a hard win, but a win's a win. Talk about that.
Give Lehman credit. They came out very strong. I try to explain to the kids that, look, you ended these guys' season the last 2 years. They remember that. It's the first league game of the year. They're coming in undefeated. They're feeling good about themselves, and it's not going to be an easy game. I didn't like the way we were in the locker room before the game. I didn't like the way we were warmed up. I took him inside and I said, you're primed to get beat today because they were looking very lackadaisical, and boom, it's 22-6.
Right. And this is all about runs. And then obviously the first 15 minutes, like you said, was slow, but a championship caliber team prevails from that.
I was just very disappointed with our lack of intensity and poise at the start of the game. Lehman was pressuring us, and we weren't running anything. We were resorting to a lot of one-on-one stuff off the dribble and playing right into their hands. And they were quicker to the ball. They were quicker to rebounds. They were quicker to lose balls. They were just out hustling us and everything in the first 15 minutes of the game.
This was definitely a team win. Guys like Mark Hudson, fantastic.
Well, the exciting thing is we're 5 games into the season, and we have some returning veterans, obviously Winston, Javon, Prime, Valen, but the rest of the team are all freshmen. And every game they're getting, as everybody can see, they're getting a little bit better. They're getting a little bit more settled down, getting more comfortable in their roles. And I was very pleased with Ian, Devon, and Mark, their contributions today. And they're going to be a key because teams are obviously going to be focusing their attention on Javon and Winston, as they should. So Prime and the freshmen are going to have to step up and play big.
How special is to see Javon possibly break an all-time mark? You've seen him from start to finish.
It's awesome that kid from day one, he's been the most consistent player probably I've ever had in my coaching career through high school, AAU, and here. The kid comes to work every day. He works hard, and every year he's added something to his game. I'm especially proud of him. Whereas all of a sudden last year, at the semester break, we basically lost our whole team, and all of a sudden that kid we had to throw him at point guard, and at times he struggles because the kid never played point guard before. That's the hardest spot in basketball to play. So, but you know what? The kid's all about team. Whatever is best for the team, he's done it. And I mean, he admittedly, he'd rather play on the wing where he has to concentrate on just scoring. But and all he knows for the team right now, he's the best person to be the point guard. And I appreciate the sacrifice he's made to his individual game to help us be successful. And it's a tribute to him of just being here for the 4 years, going through the program, and that's why he's going to walk out of here as basically the all-time leading scorer and probably one of the best, if not the best player to ever put on a Met uniform.
And I mean, probably second would be Winston. And Winston,
Yeah, and
he's getting better.
I mean, you know what? It's a special era, and I don't know if people are realizing it, but we're going to have the 2 leading scorers in the history of the school leaving here this year, and I don't know if people have appreciated what these guys have done, the all conferences, the championships, the All-Americans. I think sometimes people might not realize how special these 2 guys have been to the program until they're gone. But I know what they've done for this program, done for me as a coach here, and I know they're going to be tough to replace. It's going to be a sad day whenever the last game is with those 2 guys. Because those 2 guys are they're great kids. They came here. For me, and it's tough. We came together at this school, so it's going to be tough to see them go. But hopefully those guys will continue to have success, and hopefully these guys will leave here with the CUNY championship.
You got City College next at their place, and I mean the gym is different. You've been there during championships; it's packed, and during a regular season game, it seems like there's no one there. Would that be a difference?
Well, they're playing pretty well. They've got some new players. They've got the Rookie of the Week 2 weeks in a row. So same like Lehman. They're going to use us as a measuring stick as to where they're at in the league. And if we're not ready to play, we're going to be in a dog. We're going to be in a dogfight. And early in the year, teams are very excited about playing, so there's no easy games. It doesn't matter what your record is. It doesn't matter what your preseason ranking is. You can't throw your resume on the floor like I always tell the kids. You got to come to play. So, we expect a tough, hard-fought league game. And the league games are tougher because there's not as many secrets. Everybody knows each other. Everybody knows each other's best players. They know everybody's plays. So it comes down to the team that executes and does the little things.
And it doesn't matter if it's packed gym or no one there.
Well, no, I mean, we obviously, as a coach, as a player, you like it when the gym is packed. But at the same time, you have to generate your own energy. And you know what, if you're a ball player, you play hard whether there's 2 people in the gym or 20,000. So it just makes it more fun when there's more people. But those guys have been playing well, so I'm sure they're gonna have some fans. It's a Friday night. We usually play there on Saturday afternoon, so the fact that it's on a Friday night this year might be a bigger crowd. And I know some of our people will make the trip. We're just looking forward to the opportunity to go 2-0 in the league. CCNY is playing well. They've infused some new players there. They're playing with a lot of enthusiasm. So, it's just a league game. There's no such thing as an easy league game. And, we got to a slow start in the league last year. We want to try to get off to a better start in the league this year. And especially anytime you can win on the road in the league, that's like winning 2 games. So, we're going to try to go in there and see what we can do.